All right, so today we're going to be going over some more wire weaving techniques. For this is actually 28 gauge and 20 gauge. Those are the two wires we're going to be using today. Again, use what you do have. You could do 18 and 24. Like I said, anything you want. So the first one we're going to start off. I call it the castle look, but so we're going to take 3 of the 20 gauge wire. So we're gonna use 3. You could do 4 if you want, but no less than 3 for this design. So this one, we're just making it all even, or even as well, close as possible. So then what you would do is now just even these out, line it up, straighten them out. You'll grab your 28 gauge wire and then have enough room on the end to anchor it to another piece. So I'll leave a little space there, and then we're just gonna wrap it probably 6 to 7 times. Make sure it's actually flat as well, so it doesn't overline each other. And then just open up one of these and anchor one of the sides down. So put this here. Push it together. All right. So once we got it started, open up the bottom one here. And you can do it however many times you like. So let's just say we'll go for 10 on this side. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Oop, didn't go over that one. All right, there we go. And then you're gonna press it in, and then start to the next one. And then you can go over all 3, let's just say 5 times. Make it even. 1. And then you're gonna press it in, like so. And then you're gonna repeat the same thing. So you're gonna open it up, and then just do the bottom. Go around it 10 times. And then over all 3 of them 5 times. And then just make sure they're all straight, and then you'll just basically clamp those down. So instead of using these, we're going to use the wooden clamp. Makes it a lot easier on your hands. Oh. And keep going. Make sure these are all aligned as well. You can even bend these up further if you like. And you're just going to keep repeating the same pattern until you get how far you need to get on your design, because every stone, every wrap is going to be different. And remember to always press in your wire to make it nice and neat, and just keep repeating the same pattern. All right, and once you get to the final part of your wrap, you can just go ahead and end it and then anchor it there at the bottom. and then you cut it off. So your design should look something like that there. Okay, so for the second one, we're going to use again 20 gauge wire. And this is the type of weaving I do on majority of all my bells with the neck of the wraps. Of course, you start wrapping it a few times to get it going, and then set your anchor. Oh. So you can open it to like a V, and then you're gonna do 3 over the first wire. So over 1, 2, 3. Then you're gonna go under and over 1, 2, 3, and then you're gonna go back over 3. 1, 2, 3. Same thing over, then under and over. 1, 2, 3. Over 1, 2, 3. Under and over. 1, 2, 3. And you want to press these down here. So I'm going to use the wooden clamp. You can use your pliers if you do not have this, and you're just going to keep going. And you just press it towards with your index finger. Over 1, 2, 3. And you're just going to press down. So that's how it should look for your weaving. Oh, there we go. Focus in. Now, to close it, you can pull these in and make like an X, like so. And what you would do is, we're not gonna make it that long, so we'll shorten it up. But you want it to kind of gradually move that way. So then we're gonna keep the same thing going. And then same. Not the prettiest close, but normally, like I said, you want to have it gradually go. I'm just showing you how you would close it if you had to, and then you can even go into a different design, like with the bells. So once these two come together, you can press it in and then go over both all the way, or split it and go 1, 2, 3, close it, 1, 2, 3. And then open it, 1, 2, 3, close it, 1, 2, 3, and then open it, 1, 2, 3. But so that's how you would do the 3-3 weave. And you could do 4 and 5, however many weaves on one side. Just make sure it's consistent and even. And all right, so for this one, we're gonna be using the drill. So we're gonna do a coil. So with this one, it's gonna be a short one. So we're only gonna go probably like 9 to 10 inches out. Here. And then what you would do is grab your wire. Mine is tangled.
Sometimes you have to
Like, I don't know what.
put yourself first. Like you have to get away to your happy place. And then you have to ground yourself.
We're gonna go into how far that is. Okay.
Turn off your
So with this one, you have your 20 gauge, you have your 28 gauge. You're gonna wrap this around the 20, probably 6 to 7 times. You want to leave a little bit of space towards the end, and then you're going to make an L shape. And then what you would do is grab your drill, open it up, squeeze it down. It's tight, and then you just start off slow and guide it with your fingers, like so. You see that? And then you press towards the drill. And then just make sure the wire doesn't overwrap the wire already that's on there. See, like right there, it overlaps, so I would just pull it further, unwind it a little bit, and then just press it towards the drill again. And then you will start back up. Slowly, but just make sure
your happy place.
and then you will push it down towards the drill. We'll cut this piece here.
Clear your mind. Turn off your phone.
So always too, you want to leave space, because when you turn this is going to move further down the 20 gauge, so you want to leave a little bit of room there. So now, since this is a 20 gauge, you want to use a heavier gauge, like an 18 gauge. So that's what we're going to use right now. So then you'll grab your 18 gauge, however long you need it to be, and cut. Remember to leave room so you can connect it to a piece or to a frame. So then you'll come out probably an inch or a half inch, more than half inch, and then just start to connect it. Same thing, do the L. You can do this all by hand as well. The drill just makes it a lot easier. You gotta work smarter, not harder. So then you're gonna do the same thing, just guide it. And be careful towards the end, because this little piece can break your skin, then you will bleed. So you go really slow towards the end. Same thing goes for that one. Just get to where you need to be, and you can actually even cut it. And then pull it down like so. And then you have that coil piece there. And if you wanted to go a step further, this is a different look you could do too. Is you can use it like that, or you could take that same wire that you wrapped it with, the smaller gauge. So in this case, it was the 28. You will start to wrap it around to fit in between the wires to give it a different look of it being full and filled. Dang, it was like right there too. It did not want to come out or move. And I'll switch the look up real quick too. Y'all can see it. There we go. So those will be your 3 weaving techniques.